Hello crafty friends, it's Anna Komenda here, marketing manager at MINTAY Papers, and in this video I would like to show you the brand new Lilac garden collection. It's April 2024 release, and I will show you all the papers, all the embellishments you have in the collection. So let's start. You could watch me showing this collection in the video where I just do the preview of all the new products, but this time I want to focus more on everything you can find here. So as each MINTAY Papers collection, you get 6 double-sided 12 by 12 papers, and you can purchase them separately, you can purchase them as a kit, and as a kit set you will get 12 papers, 2 of each design, plus this bonus cover, and this is just the preview of what's included. And on the back you have plenty of elements from this collection for fussy cutting, so you can sit with your favorite show, fussy cut them with your scissors and use them as you would use any other die cuts. If you would like to have extra of those, if you like fussy cutting, you can purchase the separate paper. It doesn't come with the kit. It's a separate paper. It's paper number 9, and it has exactly the same elements and this one on one side and some simple pattern on the other side, and in this case there is just a sky with the clouds, so very soft pattern. Of course you can use this one if you prefer, not too fussy cutting, if you need extra patterns, so this is also a great solution. So let's start with paper number 1. And this one has a scene. Usually every MINTAY collection has 3 papers with scenes on one side plus simple patterns on the B sides. Usually 2 papers with some floral pattern and 1 paper with 3 by 4 cards. Not every collection is exactly the same, but this is just the usual pattern. So in this case we have paper number 1 with a scene, and we have like this, it can be indoor, it can be outdoor element. Well, maybe outdoor because of the horse, but if you cover the horse it can be an indoor. And this collection is all about lilac flowers. So we had Peony Garden collection that was released last year and it was a hit. You really like that, so Carola decided to design not a similar collection in composition, but similar feel of the collection that is focused on one flower. And in this case, those are the lilac flowers. They are just perfect for the spring. The lilacs do not bloom yet here in Poland, so I will soon have a new batch of lilac pictures to scrapbook with this collection. And we have a bench, we have a cute kitties that comes with this collection, and we have those beautiful white horses, plus all the kind of everyday objects that you can find in the garden, in a rustic home, bird cage with birds, but the flowers are the main focus on this collection. So this is the back side of this paper. It has this pretty kind of a damask pattern in purple. And this is the second paper, and we have a big cupboard here filled with elements, plus the cute kitty here, some cages, and this paper is quite bold. So if you wonder what you can do with this paper, let me grab a pic. I will quickly cut it in a part. So let's pretend it's a nice picture. So you can place your picture here. You can surround it with smaller elements, more flowers, some title, and your layout is done. See, this is that simple with all the papers, with the scenes. I know they seem busy, but they are a cheat sheet for making quick pages. So with the horse, you can either place your picture here, you can hide the horse, you can place 2 pictures side by side here. You can fussy cut the person from the picture and place it around, so it will kind of look like a full scene from a garden or a fairy tale. So Placing picture in one spot will cover some elements, but you will still be able to tell that this is a cupboard. If you prefer to have more cupboard visible, you can place your picture here. You can use it I forgot what I was going to say, sorry. You can use it to make a cooking book, recipe book. This paper will be really great. And even though if you would like only use a piece of the paper, I promise you, if you cut this part, it won't bother you that that is also a part of the cupboard, because see, this part still makes sense. So most of the pieces of the papers cut it into 3 or 4 or 6 pieces still make sense. Let's say this design, see, you will only see a piece of cupboard, but you will not be able to tell it was a cupboard. The B side of this paper has some plain light wood, and here is the scene number 3, and this one just screams put a person on the bench. So maybe you can make a photo of your favorite person sitting on a bench, slightly tilted to the one side, and snap the picture, fussy cut the person, add it on the bench, and you will get a super fun page this way. And again, you can fussy cut this all element, just cut it out the inside, cut out here and here, and you can place your picture from beneath, and you will get like a beautiful, beautiful scene. Sorry for the noises in the background, we are having some house mentions. And there is another simple pattern with damask, this time in blue. And here is sort of the scene paper, and again, it's a ready base for your layout. Place your picture here, maybe even 2 pictures here and here. Place your pictures here. You can hide this element if you want to. You can place your pictures like here, add title. So those are really, really easy to use papers if you would like to have very quick pages. If you like to make things more complicated like I do, I usually cut out pieces of the scenes and rearrange them on some other papers. So I use them to build up even more complex scene, because using these papers feels like a cheating for me, like too quick to make a page, and I usually prefer to just, you know, arrange something for myself. But this one is really, really easy base for the layout. 2 pictures, 1 bigger picture, you name it and you have it. Beside has this wood pattern, and there is a floral pattern. You can cut it in the parts. For me, it's just too busy for the background. I would need to place a piece of paper that will be more plain for the pictures. And the B side of this paper has this beautiful purple sky, and this is the paper that you can use as a blank page, I would say, to arrange everything you want to use. And 3 by 4 cards with ready little scenes, so you can use them in your albums as dividers, or you can use this paper as a base of your layout for the grid design. You just add pictures in some of the spaces. You take embellishments, place them on some, you can add more pictures, like 4 or 5 in here, place elements in the rectangles, add title here, and you will have a super fun layout using this paper as a base too. Or you can use those elements as samples of patterns, so you don't have to cut into the bigger paper. So this is the 12 by 12 papers. If you need smaller patterns, if you like card making, you don't want to cut into the bigger ones, you get 6 by 6 paper pad, and it has 24 double-sided papers, and each pattern is exactly the same like with the big paper. It's shrinked. Oh, I see there is a little bit of change because the cardboard isn't shrink. You only get a piece of a cardboard here. So this is a novelty for me. I didn't notice it. See, we have a full cardboard here, and here we have only a piece of cardboard. So this is something Carola have never done. She surprised me here. but all the other papers are just the downsized versions, including those 3x4. Well, now they are not 3x4, but they are even smaller, and everything repeats once again. So we also have front and back. They are the same, and they are just the bonus elements for fussy cutting. We don't want any space to be waste. If you need even more papers, you can get a Lilac Garden 6x8 add-on paper pack. And you have 8 different double-sided designs here. Some of them are patterns, some of them are elements for fussy cutting, and everything is repeated 3 times. In only front and back cover are the single designs, so there is only one of this and one of this. Again, it's for the space not to be wasted. So first paper in this patch, it's a crackled paint in pink color, and we have lovely green stripes. Here we have like this kind of an artsy feel of lilac flowers, and we have rustic wood. Here is like an abstract splotchy purple background, and another green pattern, this time this checkered pattern. Here we have more lilac, and here you can fussy cut some of the elements here, or you can use it like it is. And we have like a sweater pattern, more green pattern, damask, but a different damask, more a sort of a fabric or a sweater pattern with tiny hearts, and we have blue hearts here. Another kind of an artsy painting looking like a lilac scene. And we have elements for fussy cutting on paper number 6. We have like a cake, butterflies, purple pickup, window, all with lilac. And we have a different pattern with the sweater, so we have pink and purple, and even more elements for fussy cutting. They are also lilac, and those elements are not included into die cuts, into the cut apart sheet, so they are like something different, something extra. And this is even more lilac. And the back we have those cute little hearts, so we have those hearts in blue, and we have those hearts in purple, and it starts again. And this Lilac Garden paper pack will go great with our brand new album base. And this album base has 8 elements, and it's dedicated for this album, but you can use it with any other it's dedicated for this collection, but you can use it with any other collection. It doesn't says it can only be with this one, unless the pattern matches. So because we have this floral wreath here, plus happiness, garden, memories, love, so you can use it with last year peony garden, you can use it with Elodie, you can use it with honestly almost any other collection, like maybe not with Mr. Fix-It because it's a masculine line, but you can easily work out with, I would say, 90% of Mintai Papers collection. So in every album base dedicated for collection, you get 7 rectangular pages in 6x8 size, so they are exactly the same of the add-on book. So you can use the page from the book, glue it down here, you don't have to trim anything, and it's just 1-to-1, and you will have the embellished page at once. And then you can of course add your pictures, you can use the patterns from the 12x12 papers to cut it into pieces. So it's all up to you, but this book and this album base are a perfect match. And we have 7 pages that are just plain rectangles, and we have this page, and it has, you can see this element here, it's an album spine. If you would like to make album in this direction, this is just element you can use to combine all the pages together. So this is the album spine, And we also have this wreath along with four words, and you can use them to decorate the cover of the album. You just need to press it out from this element. With this, it's good to use some sort of a precision knife to cut it out, and then you can decorate the cover. You can leave it like it is, you can color it, you can try to make a shaker out of it, but for this one it's very intricate. Different album bases have more solid elements, so they are just better for shakers, but this will look great covered with white embossing powder. I would say for me it will be probably the best solution, or you can color it with alcohol markers, color the flowers, color the leaf. It's all up to you. And those words, they can be used in album, but they can be used as titles on your layouts. It's all up to you. So this is the album base. And moving forward, sorry, I'm recording for an hour straight already, and I'm starting to losing my voice, and I still have 3 more collections to go. So with the 4th one, I will be sounding like a scarecrow or something, or as a crow or some other screaming bird. So we have die cuts, 60 paper die cuts for each collection. This is how they look on the packaging, and I will show you them all. So we have flower clusters, and with the flower clusters you may wonder why they are cut out with the white outline. And let's say this is not cut this way, because this is such an intricate element that cutting it out exactly how it looks, it will make the smaller elements fall, like they are just 2 thin lines here. We need to do it this way to keep it all together. But with elements like this, we can cut close to the design, because it's more solid one. So we have flower clusters, we have this beautiful horse, butterflies, books, more flower clusters, shoes, like in the different direction. We have another gift, kitties. We have more butterflies. So we have big and small elements in the set. We have like a separate flower. I would say it's a picture. I want to say it's a picture. I'm not sure if it's a good word for this one. More flowers. We have this vintage sort of a clock, and we have a bird cage. And see how intricate it is. This is beautiful. You would never cut this kind of element by yourself, having all those cage ribs empty. You would need to make it white in the inside. And the price point for our die cuts, it's really, really amazing for so many intricately cut out elements. So I'm just trying to spread it so it will fit. Oh, what a cute mailbox. There is also a nest with eggs, another cage, another cluster, another cluster, another nest, birds, flowers, books, more clocks, another clock. So Carola likes to add similar elements in different sizes, so you will have element for the card, for the album. Yeah, this is what I really like, to have a variety of sizes. And that's it. Plenty of butterflies, cute little flowers, some pots, I don't know, flowers, kittens. So this is everything you can find in the die cut pack, 60 elements. Okay, so I will put it aside into the bin, and I will put it into the packaging later. Those are the lilac garden elements. I'll slide it on my hand. Yeah, So those are the Lilac Garden elements, die cuts. And now it's time for paper elements. And paper elements, they always come with the same set of shapes. So we have envelopes, we have circles, tags, and tickets. And when it comes to all the elements, they have one side printed with a different pattern, and all the elements have exactly the same pattern on the back. So it's because that when you fold, let's say, the envelope, the inside won't be white, it will have some nicer pattern. Exactly the same with this. So some of them you can use like this or like this. If you prefer to have more solid pattern, you can use this side. If you prefer something more fancy, you can use it this side. And when it comes to envelopes, they are not pre-scored. You need to score it by yourself, but there are the lines printed. They are very gentle, very soft, so when you fold it, you won't be able to see it. So you need to add 4 scorings, bend it on the back, bend it here, and glue it together. You will have bigger envelopes, smaller envelopes. Some are like this one, it's almost square one, and this one is a rectangular one. This one is 2. Dorota Kotowicz is making wonderful album using those envelopes as a decorative elements. There are also tags, and they do not have the hole inside. You need to make the hole by yourself, and they come in different sizes. So there are different sizes of tags. There are also tickets. And there are circles, bigger, smaller ones, circles with scallops around them, circles without the scallops. There are 6 tickets, and 3 of them have green frame, and 3 of them have a purple frame, and more circles, and even more tiny tags. So there are so many, 27 elements, and for me they are perfect for making mini albums, I would say. Of course, they are great for building layers on your layouts too. Creativity is endless here. So here it is. I will put it aside. And it will be time for the final elements from this collection. They are also brand new. So this is the first time we released the stickers like this in collections. And there are 2 types of stickers, stickers with elements and stickers with words. And the words comes in Polish and English version. Polish is here, so I will show you the Polish at the end, and I will start with elements. So this is the 6 by 12 sticker sheet, and you get what you see. So there is only one side, well, there is one side, and they are printed on a matte paper. When you touch it, it has this kind of a satin finish, I would say, maybe not matte, it's not shiny, and this is how the element looks like. So it's cutted out with a little bit of outline. Each element is cutted exactly the same way, and the paper is really, really stiff, so it will keep the shape of the sticker. Sorry, my fingers are dirty. You can add foam adhesive underneath and glue it directly on your page, and it will look amazing as a dimensional element. You can glue it just on the paper. I haven't used them yet, so I am not sure how well the glue sticks to mixed media. Probably you will need to add extra drop of glue, because most of the stickers doesn't stick well to mixed media surfaces. It's just because the mixed media has this powdery like finish that takes off the glue from the stickers. So add extra glue on mixed media backgrounds just to be sure they will not fall out with time. So those are the elements. And this is something that I'm most excited about, because I make a lot of layouts and albums, and I'm always missing cute little words to add as an accent. And we have three sections. One section with words in this kind of font, second section with words in different kind of font, and the whole section with strips of words. So this one is different colors and different words. You can create a whole sentence out of them, like a phrase. You can use them separately, and you can combine those with those. And I would like to show you how they look. They are also, well, this font is quite simple, so they look almost like a rectangle, but in other fonts that are more, you know, more swirly, is cut it out with a like a more shape. So you get the words like nature, our time, blooms, dream, and here is like the imagine, lovely, and I will show you the word lovely. It has like more intricate shape, and as you can see, I only keep it by this side, but the sticker is stiff. It doesn't flop like this, which means the paper is quite thick and juicy. This is how I like my paper in stickers. And we also have the all set of words, in my garden, my happy place, growing memories. So you can use them with this collection because there are a lot of bloom and grow, in my garden, nature's palette. But there are also words that you can use with any other collection, family time, enjoy life, follow your dreams. So those are generic words, plus they are like sweet scent of lilacs, which is for this collection only. And we also have the same with Polish words. So for Polish girls, if you are watching it, there is something just for you. We have exactly the same kind of set, but just words are translated, and sometimes they are a little bit different because it's not so easy to translate the words one to one. But they also have two different fonts and a lot of strips with wording. So we have those, and this is it for Lilac Garden collection. I will be back with other collections too. So see you soon. Bye.